Drivers, drivers, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off. All the Red Alliance leaves the starting line. Mercenary scores 1, as does TechnoTalons. ITKAN Girls score 1. Mercenary scores 2. TechnoTalons score 2. Mercenary scores 3. And we're in the teleop. 1164 Project Neo line up. They miss. Mercenaries lining up. They're taking algae quickly out of the reef. They're lining up for another one on L4. TechnoTalons lining up on the far side. And they both score. ITKAN Girls try on L4, but they miss. ITKAN Girls lining up again, as is Project Neo. Project Neo slams one home. ITKAN Girls slides one on. Mercenary continuing to process coral and remove algae from the reef. TechnoTalons process an algae from the reef and put it directly into the barge, bouncing it in. Mercenary scores on L3. TechnoTalons cycling another algae from the reef. Mercenaries lines up and scores L3. Project Neo slides one home, as does ITKAN Girls. Zero Robotics processes an algae into the processor. Project Neo lines up on L4 for the Blue Alliance and ITKAN Girls, and they both score. Mercenaries cycling back, as is TechnoTalons. They're focusing on L3. Mercenaries bounces one out of L3. TechnoTalons loses it at the processor, at the coral station. Zero Robotics scores an algae through the processor. Project Neo cycling coral, and ITKAN Girls scores on level 3. TechnoTalons drop one down to level 1. Mercenary lining up for L2, and they score. Wolfpack scores an algae into the processor. Mercenary scores on L2. TechnoTalons take that algae out of the reef and directly process it into the barge. Wolfpack scores another one into the processor. ITKAN Girls trying to get that algae out, and they do. Zero Robotics almost gets algae into the processor. Mercenaries lining up for the deep cage, and they're up. TechnoTalons also lining up for the deep cage, as is ITKAN Girls. TechnoTalons is up. ITKAN Girls is up. Almost. Very
Scoring game.
exciting result. Round 1, match 3. Red Alliance wins with a score of 248-153.
Holy cow, high score.
The Red Alliance wins this one, and they're moving on to round 2, match 8, while the Blue Alliance drops down to round 2, match 6.